Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Political Excess. Today, let's take a look at 538, Nate Silver's prediction model for the upcoming midterms. The first thing to mention here is in the lower left, you can swap between light, classic, and deluxe mode. It does explain what each of those are. I'm going to leave it on deluxe. I think that's probably the most comprehensive of the options. So as of now, we can see that Republicans have an 88% chance to take the House, and it shows all of the possible outcomes on this chart here. So 88%, that might seem a little low for some people. I probably would think it's a little bit higher than that, probably even in the mid-90s at this point. It seems very unlikely the Democrats will hold. And then down below here, it shows you the map of every district, and they're all shaded according to the rating. And you can further click on any of them to get a projection. So, for example, if we take Oregon's 5th district, it's the old Kurt Schrader seat, we could see that the Republicans are actually projected to pick this seat up and defeat Jamie McLeod Skinner. And then down below here, it does have a nice graph that shows you the projection over time, and then it has a popular vote projection as well. So in this case, a 4.8% popular vote win translates into a 74% chance to flip that seat for the Republicans. And then down below, if there are any polls that are specific to this race, they will be down there. So the presentation is nice on this. I will say this is a great place to get comprehensive information on any different kind of race that you're looking for. So back here on the main page, it does show you the distribution of all of the likely outcomes for total number of House seats. And they do make sure to say that these simulations are ran 40,000 times. Republicans have an 80% chance to get between 216 and 260 seats. It's a big range, but of course it does definitely highly favor the Republicans. And of course, you might want to know what their methodology is. It shows some of it here, but of course you could dig a little deeper and get more info about how they actually come up with these types of projections. I know a lot of people will disagree with Nate Silver's predictions, and I'm sure he does have his biases, and he's going to get some things wrong, but most of the time he's going to get a lot of things right. This is still probably the best place to get this type of information. And then below here, it does show the current projection is 237 seats to 198 seats for the Democrats. That would be a 6.2% popular vote win for the Republicans. Now, that's 6.2%. That's huge. Most of the polls don't even show that. I think if the Republicans did win by 6%, it would be a landslide type territory of a win. And at that point, I would think 40 to 50 seats would be on the table if they cleared 6% in the popular vote. And then down below here, it does show further the closest House races and what their projection is. Most of these are held by the Democrats, so if even half of these end up going for the Republicans, it's going to be a good night for the Republicans. So if we switch over to the Senate prediction, this shows Republicans are favored, but it's kind of a small advantage at this point, 56% chance. And the comment here is that Republicans have selected some weaker candidates, such as Pennsylvania, and that's hindering their chances of really taking that Senate. And I agree that some of these candidates are kind of lackluster. However, the national environment is not neutral. It's not a slight tilt for the Republicans. It's a pretty good tilt. So that's why I tend to give the benefit of the doubt to some of these Republican candidates like Dr. Oz. So as of now, this is leading to a 51-49 Senate in favor of the Republicans. And then down below, it does show you which states will be the closest. And it's all the ones everybody knows: Nevada, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona. And we can, of course, click on these for more details. And for example, this Pennsylvania race, it's showing a 50-50 chance for both parties. I can make a case for both sides being concerned about those numbers, but it's only mid-July, after Labor Day. That's when this race is really going to be in the spotlight, at least in my opinion. And finally, we could take a look at the governors, and we can see that this model is showing most of the close races for governor are tilting toward the Democrats. The only exceptions are Arizona and Kansas. And for example, in Michigan, that appears to be almost out of reach for the Republicans at this point. there's a 91% chance that the Democrats win as of now, according to this model. The Republicans there, they had a debacle of a primary, and there's still not even a nominee yet. Again, after Labor Day, that's when these campaigns will get in full swing. Those polls, those markets, the national environment at that time, that's when you're going to start to really see what happens in each of these races. Anyway, if you don't already look at this information, please do take a look at it. Get as much input as you can get, compare it to other sites, other sources, and I'll, of course, try to give you my opinion when I can. So let me know down below, what do you think of the Nate Silver model? Do you like it? Do you think it's terrible? Is it okay? Let me know down below, and if you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.